my name is Avery with University Pulse Radio, and I'm here with Tokyo Tea Room.
Hello, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Beth.
So, you said you've never performed in Idaho before, but you're having your set very soon, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, are you guys excited?
Super excited. Yeah, first time here.
Yeah, no, it's great. The venue looks great that we're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Did you drive here?
Yeah, we drove here from where were we? Where were we now? Salt Lake City.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it was very nice, very pretty.
It's been
Mountainous.
It's been a beautiful, beautiful drive, seeing the mountains. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, the mountains are my favourite.
The mountains have been our favourite.
Yeah. And you guys aren't originally from here. Where are you from?
Try and guess.
The UK?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
London.
we're Southeast England. So.
And so you had mentioned that you haven't performed in America, but more so in Europe. Do you have a favorite place you have performed?
I mean, for me, one of my favourite shows was probably in Paris. That was fantastic. I love also playing in London because that's close to our heart. What about you? What do you think?
I'm just going to copy you. I think Paris was amazing,
Paris,
but I think
yeah.
one of my favourite shows in the UK was Bristol.
Tokyo Tea Room, what does that mean? Where did you come up with the name?
It doesn't really have like a very interesting backstory, unfortunately. But the project that I was in before this band, I'd written a song or co-written a song called Tokyo Tea Room.
Yeah.
And it kind of stuck with me. And then as we formed this project, it just kind of resurfaced, and yeah, that's how we kind of found our name.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a Tokyo Tea Room?
No, I haven't. Have you ever been?
No, but I'd love to. If we ever
feel like
got
that'd be
to
amazing.
tour like in Asia and Tokyo, I think that's
Yeah.
the dream, isn't it?
It would be lovely. Yeah.
Definitely own up to the name.
I know. Maybe we're fakers a little bit
Yeah.
there.
Well, on the topic of tea, do you guys have any favorite teas?
Oh, I love this question.
Yes.
I'm really into red berry tea.
Red berry
Like
tea.
berry tea.
Is that a black tea or is
No,
that
it's
just...
like a strawberry tea, like a strawberry and red currant tea, or
my gosh.
with a little bit of black currant. What's your favorite?
Yeah.
I think as a singer, it has to be like lemon and ginger.
Ginger lemon.
Lemon,
That's a
yeah,
good
that's my
classic.
favourite,
Good
yeah,
classic.
yeah.
Definitely like a detox tea.
Exactly, yeah, it clears the throat.
Yes. Well, what has been inspiring your sound lately? I know you guys are very like indie, electronic, very dreamy music. You know, tell me a little bit about that.
What's been inspiring it? I mean, I've been listening to a lot of disco records, like a lot of 70s records. I suppose a little bit of the Bee Gees, some classic 90s discos records.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. I don't know if that's controversial to say these days, but yeah, I don't know. There's loads of like old music that inspires me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what have I been listening to that's recent? I mean, Leisure are
Good
always
band.
a band that
Yes,
that I seem to go
very
back
good.
to. So yeah, mostly in that realm. That helps.
Well, how did you guys meet? How'd the band form?
Well,
Years ago. It was, I think, about 12 years ago, we all met at university.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we
That's a while
started
ago.
jamming, didn't we? Because she'd written a few songs, and then it just slowly we've evolved from there. The sound has changed a lot, hasn't it?
yeah, we kind of met 11, 12 years ago. Had a couple of tracks, and I wanted to start a project, wanted to start a band, and met Ben and met Beth and Sam, the other members of the band in uni, and just showed them my songs, and we started going from there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I have to know, how did you, I mean, 11 to 12 years is a while. How did you guys stay consistent with performing and playing?
It's a good question. I mean,
It's been a bit up and down, hasn't it? I think
Yeah.
like we were quite strong, and then COVID hit, didn't it? And we had a bit of a quiet couple of years.
Of course.
And then you just wrote a load of new tracks, and it kind of inspired us to get back together, didn't it?
yeah, exactly. It's tough, you know. Like being in a band is fun. Like you get together at the start because it's like a shared hobby, and it's really fun. And then when you don't make any money for such a long time, you're like, why the hell am I doing this? And it was like that for a little while for us too. Like a good solid, you know, majority of the start of the time that we had, and then we took a break, and then COVID happened, and then I wrote some music, and and it just started taking off, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
But I suppose like I've always had the passion to write and record and like be in the studio because I have my own studio
Yeah.
and I'm always doing that kind of thing.
Just for
And
the
then
love
these-
of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And then these guys also you're just passionate about music. You know, you've got to have that at your
Right.
core, really. And
We all studied music, didn't we? That's how we got together. So we're all like passionate musicians, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do. We just want to play. We don't want to do our
Yeah.
day jobs.
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that.
Maybe don't like
yeah, maybe not.
Well, on the topic of jamming in, I guess getting together to make music, what's your creative process like for making a song?
It varies really, but mostly I'll write a demo, and that demo will kind of be quite well structured and quite well like filled out with a lot of ideas, and then I think the next step is like I'll get you in the studio next, and then
we kind of get together and I don't know. That's when it finalises, isn't it? That's that the key and everything like that. And
yeah. Because usually, I'll probably show you a track where I'm singing, or we'll like jam it in the room, and then
Start building off of that?
yeah, pretty well. Yeah, I mean, like we'd already have like quite a lot of elements sorted out, but then it kind of takes shape properly after like we kind of get the demo in together, and then we take it to the band, and then the rest of the band kind of, you know, might take on a bit of life. You know, they might suggest some ideas and like add some of their own
Yeah.
inflections to it,
Of course.
and then I'll take that all to the studio and just produce the record.
Well, I know you guys have a lot of releases, a lot of beautiful songs. Do you have a favorite song or, album, and what does that mean to you?
What, like one that we've made, or
One that you've made, yes.
I mean, we've made one album, but I mean, we have two EPs. We have two EPs.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll go first.
yeah, go on.
I don't know. Like the newest album is obviously very close to my heart because it's like an amalgamation of everything that's happened over
Yeah.
the last, I don't know, 15 years of my life. So that's pretty cool. But I have to give it to probably the first EP because it's what brought us to where we are today. And that was just really fun to work on. But a record that I really like a record. The track "Passing Time" on our album.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, it's a real like, I don't know. It's kind of about how I hate the fact they're all stuck in 9-to-5 jobs, and like
Yeah.
life can seem quite soulless, but there's so much out there. But yeah. What about you?
I don't know really. I think I'd probably go off like what my favourite is to perform live. And that'd probably be like "Tell Me How." I love playing that one. I think
Yeah.
I would say a new one, but it's not out yet, so no one's gonna know what it's like. But that's my favourite. I think.
Awesome. Well, what's next after Treefort?
Well, we are going to Seattle, and then we are going to Portland, and then we are going to San Francisco, and then we are
Okay.
going to LA, and then we're flying home, and then we're working relentlessly on our new record.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, if you were to have any performer or artist, band, dead or alive, collaborate with you guys for like a performance, who would it be?
You go first.
Definitely
on
a
this one, 'cause I
tough
don't know what I
question.
would say.
Collaborate. Oh my goodness. I mean, it'd probably have to be like one of my faves, like Bombay Bicycle Club. I think that's
Yeah.
who. Yeah, I would love. Yeah, that.
Bombay's a good one. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I feel like alive or dead, who do I want to watch? I would love to see Jim Morrison. I'd
Jim
love to see
Morrison,
like Pink Floyd in
okay.
their prime.
Yeah.
But like on a collaborative, I don't really know. There's loads of people I'd like to collaborate with, but it's hard to say because who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, okay, just a few more questions for you. So, you said you've been driving around through America, touring and stuff. Do you have any favorite places except Idaho that you have performed?
Oh, last night was awesome, wasn't it? That was in Fort Collins.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't remember what the venue was.
Last night was Lost Lake.
Oh yeah, sorry, Salt Lake City. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, they were both great, weren't they? Fort Collins and Salt Lake City. Like the crowds were awesome. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like coming through the Midwest, we didn't really expect to have much of a crowd, and they really showed up and showed
Yeah,
their support.
it's
And it's been
awesome.
absolutely lovely. But
Yes,
you know,
America
New York
loves you
opening there,
guys.
that was absolutely amazing as well.
Speaking of crowds, have you had any like crazy crowd interactions?
Someone was trying to get up on stage the other night, weren't they? That lady, she was loving it, and the security had to get involved.
Sometimes there's a few crazy
wow.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, last question. If you were to put your album in any movie just as the soundtrack, what movie would that be?
Well, I have no idea, but it would be some like really ponied rom-com, wouldn't it? Like it's all well soft.
That sounds
I don't-
fitting.
Yeah, probably something like romantic. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no idea though.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for letting me interview you.
Of course.
I've had a pleasure talking with you guys.
Thank you for having us.
And yeah, thank you so much.